Good morning, it's Carmen. How you doing? I am in my car this morning and I wanted to show you how I do my makeup and start to finish. And I'm very simple when it comes to makeup, mainly because I'm lazy. And it's where I want to be with my makeup is that if I decide not to wear makeup one day, I want to be okay with that and not think, oh, I can't go into the light of day and nobody can see me without makeup. So my number one concern for my skin is my skincare, my skin routine. And for instance, a painter doesn't start with the dirty canvas, and he doesn't start with the most the dirtiest, most damaged canvas he can find. He gets the brightest, the cleanest, the best canvas to create his masterpiece. So that's kind of how I see my skin, is that I want to create the best of what God gave me and then go from there. So I'm going to start this morning with an under eye corrector, and it's just called Under Eye Corrector, and I hope you can see it. It's from Mary Kay. It's called Under Eye Corrector. So it comes out on a little wand. The cool thing about this is that it's a peach tone. I don't know if you can tell that from here, but it's a peach tone, and there's no other like, oh, this is for ivory and this is for beige and this is for deep. It's all one, and that's because it's a peach undertone, and it corrects the under eye, circles the darkness and the bluish tones. So I think this is kind of a miracle product. So I'm taking it out like this, and you can see the little, there we go. Okay, can you see it? There we go. I don't do this ever. That's way too much product. I put it on my finger. See, I have to watch as I do this on my finger. Just a little bit. You do not need much. You can always layer it, but don't start out with much. And I cap it, put it away. So I start here. Now, this is the weakest finger. You got to remember, do the weakest finger, because your skin under your eyes, your neck, back of your hands, décolleté, is about 40% thinner than the rest of your skin, and you want to treat it so nicely. So I'm going to pat it. I want to make it so that it is, you can see it now, it is the consistency that you would leave on a wall if you're going to paint a wall. Does that make sense? So I'm going to look in my mirror, and I'm just going to start in the corner. I'm going to go up a little bit. You can see that. And I'm just going to pat it out. You can use a brush with this. I prefer my fingers because I prefer the warmth of skin to skin contact. So I just did one eye. I think it looks a whole lot better. So I'm going to do the other eye. And you may go, why in the world is she in her car? I think that the best lighting is in my car, and also I have no distractions and nothing else to do. I can drink my tea, I can listen to a book on tape, and kind of relax and have this bit be a little bit of me time. Okay, so once I have that on and blended, you can see I can add more if I want. I don't really want to. I think less is more, and as we age, less is definitely more. I'm going to throw on my foundation today. I'm going to use Mary Kay's Luminous Wear. Why is that? There we go. Luminous Wear, what are we? Liquid foundation. And the color today for me is Ivory 6. The reason that we know it's luminous is because it has a pink strip. If you want matte wear, it's a purple strip. So you can, again, use a brush. I'm not going to use a brush until the end. This is just how I do it for my skin. Everybody's skin is different. So I start up here and I just do a little bit of dotting, and then I'm going to blend in with my fingers. You want to start from the inside of the face, working out so you don't get that line of demarcation. So I'm going to go to my nose next. One of these tubes will last me, I don't know, a year or more, because I don't use much. If you want something heavier, you know, do it heavier, but that's not me. I'm creating a canvas to put the rest of my powders and my makeup on. So we're gonna go here. And you want a really light hand. You're almost like, think Bob Ross. You're brushing. You're not putting on your lotion, like really trying to get it to sink into your skin. Kind of doing an air touch. I like to pat it into my skin as well. And then we gotta do the other side. One thing I don't have ready are my brushes. That's not a smooth transition. All right. So you can still see my skin through what I just did, right? I like that. And honestly, that's what my husband likes. So I'm kind of in the mode of pleasing him. But it's also what I like. So I got my brushes. Mary Kay has this fabulous foundation brush. It's a blending brush. It's called Blending. So here's what it looks like. And it's super dense and thick. You can see a little bit of my skin on there. That's disgusting. But there it is. Let's be honest, I don't wash my brushes every day. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come in and I'm just gonna gently pat it in. I'm gonna look in my rear view mirror. And then I'm just kind of, I'm not even looking. I'm just, see, look, Mom, no eyes. I am literally just going over what I did in different directions to make sure I don't have any lines that are really thick. Okay. Go into your hairline a little bit. We didn't put makeup there. Of course, we put foundation there, but it brushes out. Okay, so now I've got my palette and I'm ready to go. And on to the next. We'll see in a second. No, sorry.